What's going on, everybody? In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a breakdown of Ampleforth or Ampl, the rebasing cryptocurrency, along with its governance token, Forth token. We'll take a look at their website, and also towards the end of the video, I will be doing some technical analysis and giving you guys some potential price targets, so make sure you stay tuned for the whole thing. And as always, guys, if you are new to the channel and this sounds good and you're a fan of cryptocurrency, please hit that subscribe button and smash that like button for me. Also, come down and check out my other videos. Check out my live stream from last night, guys. It was a really good one. Lots of good price action. So make sure you do that for me. And as always, guys, this is not financial or investment advice. You should do your own research and invest at your own risk. So before I get started on their website and give you guys my breakdown and read from their website some, they do have a video here explaining Ampl. So I would like to play this for you guys and we can watch it together.
The Ampl is a cryptocurrency and financial building block. Like Bitcoin, Ampl is defined entirely by a set of rules. But unlike Bitcoin, Ampl can be used to denominate stable contracts. Why do we care about stable contracts? Because contracts are the foundation of financial ecosystems. Imagine Alice wants to buy a car. To purchase her new car, she borrows 1 Bitcoin to be paid back in annual installments over the course of 3 years. Her auto contract is not stable, because Alice's annual payment obligation of 0.33 Bitcoin fluctuates wildly in value. This can severely hurt Alice or her lender. This auto loan, and Bitcoin-denominated contracts in general, have a high risk of default. The Ampl, however, can be used to denominate contracts by policy that targets the price of approximately $1 per Ampl. It follows a simple set of rules. When the price exchange rate of Ampl is greater than $1, the number of Ampls in all user wallets increases proportionally. When the price exchange rate of Ampl is less than $1, the number of Ampls in all user wallets decreases proportionally. This policy translates the volatility of demand from the price of Ampl to the quantity of Ampl tokens in your wallet. As a result, the price of Ampl hovers around $1, while the number of Ampls in user wallets changes based on demand. If Alice's car loan was denominated in Ampl instead of Bitcoin, both Alice and her lender could count on the value of each auto payment remaining relatively stable year after year. Like Bitcoin, Ampl is censorship resistant and a refuge from monetary inflation. But unlike Bitcoin, Ampl-denominated contracts are stable in value. The Ampl is like Bitcoin, except it can be used in contracts.
All right, so yeah, let me know what you guys think about Ampleforth so far in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys drop a comment down below and let me know what you guys think about this as a cryptocurrency, as a project, and also what you guys think of Forth token. So Ampl is like Bitcoin, except it can be used in contracts, like that video just explained to us. Basically, so when you hold Ampleforth, if the price goes above $1, your tokens in your wallet automatically increase. If the price goes below $1, the tokens in your wallet decreases. So this is very interesting, guys. This is very interesting. So let's go ahead and continue here. Ampl is a cryptocurrency and financial building block. Much like Bitcoin, it is algorithmic and uncollateralized. However, unlike Bitcoin, Ampl can be used to denominate stable contracts. How does the protocol work? The Ampleforth protocol translates price volatility into supply volatility. This means the number of Ampl tokens in user wallets automatically increases or decreases based on price. So you can see here, like I just said, when price is greater than $1, wallet balances increase proportionally. When price is less than $1, wallet balances decrease proportionally. And continuing here, these supply adjustments are called rebases, and rebases occur once each day. When the Ampl network grows, you'll automatically have more tokens. When the Ampl network shrinks, you'll automatically have fewer tokens, but the price per Ampl will tend to cycle around $1. This novel rebasing mechanism is what allows Ampl to be used in contracts. Very interesting here. What do we mean by stable contracts? Let's go through a simple example. Okay, so let's take a look at their example here. Using Bitcoin, unstable contract obligation, high risk of default. Using Ampl, stable contract obligation, lower risk of default. So they give an example here. Basically, it says if the Lakers make it to the blah, 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 Micah will pay Evan 10 coins. Otherwise, Evan will pay Micah 10 coins. Okay, so you wouldn't want to pay in Bitcoin, right? We would not want to denominate this bet using Bitcoin because Bitcoin's price volatility makes for an unstable contract obligation. Right, so you don't want to pay in Bitcoin and end up paying more than those. What it says, Evan will pay Micah 10 coins. Well, those 10 coins may be worth God knows what by the time the Lakers make it to the finals, right? So that makes sense, right? That's making sense to me. Let me know what you guys think, but it does make sense to me here. I can see what the use and case and need for this is, and it does seem very important here. Ampl versus stablecoins today. So that is a big question. That is something I was about to ask myself as well. Well, what's the difference in this? Why not just use a stablecoin for contracts? And it says, often we're asked, if the number of tokens in my wallet can change, then isn't Ampl still speculative and volatile? Why not use a stablecoin like Tether or DAI for contract denomination? Our answer, because the goal of the decentralized finance movement is to create an alternative financial ecosystem beyond the reach of politics. Beautifully said, guys. Beautifully said here by the Ampleforth team. So that makes perfect sense. And it says here, stablecoins today either rely on 1, traditional banks, or 2, lenders of last resort. You can see over here, they give an explanation. Traditional banks, fiat collateralized stablecoins such as USDT, USDC, rely on centralized banking partnerships. Lenders of last resort, debt marketplace derived stablecoins such as DAI, cannot be sustained by free market incentives and rely on periodic bailouts. Ampl is an independent financial primitive that does not rely on centralized collateral or lenders of last resort. It's like Bitcoin, except it can be used in contracts. All right, so let's get a look at the basics here. Ampl is a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, but with a twist. Supply changes daily. The number of Ampl you own can change each day. The Ampl protocol automatically adjusts supply in response to demand. When price is high, wallet balances increase. When price is low, wallet balances decrease. Okay, but you can never be diluted by supply inflation. Ampl is non-dilutive. Supply adjustments are applied universally and proportionally across every wallet's balance. This means your percent ownership of the network remains fixed. Awesome stuff. This solves the diversification problem. Today's cryptocurrencies are dangerously correlated. True. Ampl's unique incentives allow it to decouple from Bitcoin's price pattern. This reduces systematic risk by adding diversity to a homogeneous ecosystem. This solves the inelasticity problem. Like precious metals, today's fixed supply cryptocurrencies are vulnerable to sudden shocks in demand and cannot be used to denominate complex contracts. As a result, sophisticated economies cannot be built upon them. Ampl is the simplest direct solution to the supply inelasticity problem. Use cases. The unique incentives movement pattern and monetary qualities of Ampl make it ideally suited for the following near, medium, and long-term use cases. So they have here near term, a diversifying asset to diversify cryptocurrency portfolios. Medium term, a DeFi building block as reserve collateral in decentralized banks. And long term, a better Bitcoin, an alternative to central bank money that is adaptable to shock. Core features and capabilities: algorithmic, non-dilutive, bankless, simple incentives, non-custodial, minimal governance, distinct movement pattern, ERC20. Ampl diversifies a dangerously correlated ecosystem. Varying economic circumstances like recessions, booms, and technological advances affect how much currency people want to hold. In the case of fixed supply currencies like gold, silver, and Bitcoin, these changes in demand are expressed entirely by changes in the value of the currency. This means that volatility of demand translates into the price of anything denominated in that currency, including contracts and notably debt. For this reason, sudden shocks in demand can destabilize ecosystems supported by fixed supply assets. The greater the complexity of an ecosystem built on fixed supply assets, the greater the risk of cascading failure. To address this shortcoming, we gave Ampl the ability to fairly and automatically adjust its supply in response to demand without any need for a bank. Ampl was designed to be the simplest direct solution to the supply inelasticity problem that limits assets like gold and Bitcoin. So let's take a look at the team here. So the Ampleforth Foundation is a team of engineers, academics, investors, and enthusiasts. And it looks like over here they're showing a picture of Google. We've got USC, Yale University, so Uber even. Okay, so, very diversified team there. Let's take a look. Let's just kind of just scroll through this real quick, get a look at their team here. We got your engineers, branding, operations. They look like some nice folks. Advisory board. Look at this, man. We got some Harvard and Stanford University graduates over here on the team. We got MIT. So yeah, definitely a nice team here. We got some graduates from Stanford, MIT. You got Facebook. So, guys, this website is set up nicely. I mean, this looks good. Okay. Investors, you got True Ventures, Pantera Capital, Founder Collective, Slow Ventures, Brian Armstrong, FBG Capital, Hawaii Capital, Spartan Group, Nema Capital, and Skunk Capital. Not sure what Skunk Capital is. But yeah, looks like a very nice backing here for Ampl. So guys, if you do want to come check out this website for yourselves and maybe cover some of the things that I did not cover in this video, you can go to ampleforth.org and check out this website, guys. I will leave a link in the description as well if you just want to click the link rather than having to type it in. So next, let's just take a quick look at the price action for Ampleforth's governance token, Forth token. Okay, I have been keeping track of this. We are still in this downtrend, guys. I've got the 4-hour chart pulled up. You can see this beautiful area of resistance that's been holding us down quite nicely, I might say. We got a nice drop here. And then let me zoom in. You can see that I have a potential pattern in here. So it's kind of choppy and it may not play out, guys. But I do have a potential inverse head and shoulders here on the 4-hour with a neckline there at 20 bucks. And we would have a measured move here to pay attention to. So we would take our trend line, we would come up here to $20, bring it down to the bottom of this right here. And we would move it over here to possible breakout point, which would be $20. And it's looking like in and around 26 bucks. So that would make sense, right? If this inverse head and shoulders were to play out, if we were to break $20 here, guys, and break our EMA here, you can see that, how the EMA is coming down here and kind of holding us down right there. If we would come up and break that, it would make sense to come up and retest our resistance here, to retest our downtrend resistance right there, in and around $25 to $26. And then we could actually possibly, come on down. Now, if we don't break $20, if we get rejected by our EMA, then, we could see a significant drop back to the downside. We could come retest this support near $13, $14 in and around this yellow trend line here. We could retest that maybe for a bounce. I would like to see a bounce there because otherwise we would see some lower prices, guys, possibly down here, back down here around $10. Maybe fill out this previous wick some. But guys, I'm thinking that with the current state of the markets, Ethereum getting a nice little move, I do think Ampleforth is due for a nice move or reversal to the upside here. Anytime you see a pattern like this, it's typically a good sign that you're going to see a reversal to the upside. You're going to kind of round out here and come on back to the upside, instead of just continuing stair-stepping your way down like we have been. So this is a good sign, in my opinion, for Forth token. We will have to see how this plays out. We have some potential support right here, also at about $17.90, really about $18 even. If you just put it up to those candle closes there, most local candle closes, about $18 there even would be some support. So we could come down there, get a bounce. But what I would really like to see is this price action where we're at currently hold. I'd like to see this hold support here, right here, and get us a break of $20. That's what I would really like to see here within the next 8 hours, guys. Within the next 8 hours, I would really like to see Forth token break $20. And in my opinion, we could come on all the way up to test this resistance, which would be in and around $25 to $26. And then, of course, we have some resistance on the way up. Say we were to get really bullish here. Say we were to break above our downtrend. We do have resistance pretty heavy right there at 30 bucks, right? You got that. Resistance here at 30, right here. And also possible resistance at 40. That was previous resistance. This is previous support, previous resistance. Both of those could play as possible resistance in the near future. So if we do break our downtrend, I would be paying attention to $30 and $40 respectively there as possible resistance or breakout points. I do believe, considering this is a governance token, guys, I do believe, and with the use case behind Ampl, and Ampleforth. In my opinion, guys, this has some huge potential here. We are very low in the price, really, compared to where we were. You know, we were all the way at around 50 to 60 bucks, and we're down here around 18, 20 bucks. So, in my opinion, guys, this is definitely a potential good buying opportunity. Now, don't shoot the messenger if the price were to drop, right? Like I said, the price could drop, but in my opinion, this would be a decent opportunity to buy, not financial or investment advice. But like I said, you would want to pay attention to your resistance levels, but giving the use case behind this and the building blocks behind this, I see this as being a very good project to think about in the future. As we continue to try to move forward with decentralization, I could see this being very big. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.